My name is Isabella Tenai. I work at E4Impact Foundation as the Accelerator Manager. E4Impact stands for Entrepreneurship for Impact, and at E4Impact, we support impact entrepreneurs in 3 aspects. We run an MBA program in collaboration with different African countries to support enterprises who want to scale their business or they have an impactful business that they want to launch. So we are currently in 20 African countries. We also run entrepreneurship centers where we implement incubation and acceleration programs. We currently have 7 centers in Kenya, in Zimbabwe, in Cameroon, in Uganda, and in Egypt. So we also implement development projects that are using entrepreneurship as a vehicle for sustainability and creating value chains that are able to support the communities, especially in light of the climate change that we are facing. In the past 10 or so years, we have seen the local ecosystem maturing, and this has unlocked opportunities not only for Kenya, but for Africa as a whole. So for Kenya, in the past 10 or 12 years, we have seen the introduction of 3G connection in Kenya, and this supported the mushrooming of innovation hubs. And these at the beginning were largely tech hubs, so the likes of iHub came in to start supporting and offering an environment for early stage entrepreneurs who could come and sit and share ideas. We also had a lot of growth in the innovation space around disruption, and here we're looking at issues around M-Pesa.
To understand innovation in the context of Africa. So Africa is home to about 18% of the global population. Unfortunately, that accounts for slightly over 3% of the global GDP. So you can begin to see the disparities, and of that, actually around just 0.8% is technology-led exports, and even less, which is about 0.3% of that is how much is the share of GDP that goes back into research and development. So that tells you there's a very large gap in terms of talent, and resources, and the level of knowledge that is required to fuel innovation at a sustainable rate. So we've previously seen a lot of innovations and growth of unicorns in the financial services space. Hopefully, a few more in other areas such as education, renewable energy, but that's still a long way off. Those are opportunities that are likely to come up, and we are doing maybe what we can to sustain that level of innovation in the long run.
We also have seen in the same period entrepreneurs and being more supported by the emergence of more independent innovation hubs, such as the C4D, NILAB. These are some of the first innovation hubs that came into space to work with entrepreneurs. We also had a lot of hackathons, and these were really token-based hackathons because then they were giving either prize money or some grant. We've also had, at around the same time, some partnership between the corporates and innovations to come up with, solutions that were able to address challenges that either the corporates were facing. And here we are talking about the likes of Safaricom. We have Microsoft, who are very active in this space. We've also seen the emergence of very interesting products like M-Tiba, which is one of the products that Safaricom has been pushing, and the M-Ledger, just opportunities that allows the startups to have solutions that can help them automate their process.
I think, having said that, there's still a very big opportunity that we see around, not just building a business, but it has, you have to sort of balance between having an innovative technology, which then results in an innovative product, and then you also have to add to that an innovative business model. So all that tends to stack so many odds against an entrepreneur who's trying to build a successful business in Africa. But we do hope that could change with a lot of support from accelerators such as ourselves, and I'm sure you'll get to interact with some of the businesses that have made some progress towards achieving that objective, at least with the help of E4 Impact.